Hello and welcome to the Mastercam 2018 Lathe Video Training Series tutorial number 5. In this tutorial, we will create the geometry that will be used to machine the outer diameter of the part. We will create the upper profile of the part. Only half of the geometry is needed to create the toolpaths necessary to machine the part. Create line will be used to make the outside profile of the part. We will use the relief groove command and break some geometry to help in creating a groove toolpath. We will then face the part, rough and finish the part from both sides. We will drill the part halfway from both sides. Grooving and threading toolpaths will be created to machine the relief grooves and machine the threads. A stock flip operation will be created to flip the stock to a specified location in the chuck. First, we will select the lathe default machine. This allows us to set the plane to the lathe plus D plus Z and to be able to enter the coordinates based on the lathe axes. Select the Machine tab, then pick Lathe, Default Machine. Next, we will set up the lathe plane plus D plus Z to be able to enter coordinates using this plane. Select the Planes Manager, and make sure the columns C and T are both selected in the plus D plus Z plane. Next, I will change my wireframe color and line thickness to help you see my screen better. Right-click in the graphics area, click the arrow next to wireframe color, and I'll choose black. I will select line thickness and choose something a bit thicker. Next, we will create lines to represent the outside profile. From the Wireframe tab, select Line Endpoints. Enter the length as 0.25 inches and the angle as 90 degrees and press Enter. To select the position of the base point, from the General Selection toolbar, click the drop-down arrow next to Auto Cursor and select Origin. Then, press the OK and Create New Operation button. Enter the length as 0.75 inches and the angle as 180 degrees. Then, select this endpoint and press OK and Continue. Next, enter the length as 0.1875 inches and the angle as 90 degrees and press Enter. Then select this endpoint and press OK and Continue. Next, enter a length of 0.25 inches in the angle of 180 degrees and press Enter. Select this endpoint and press OK and Continue. Enter a length of 0.125 inches and the angle of 270 degrees and press Enter. Then select this endpoint and press OK and Continue. Enter the length 0.625 inches and the angle 180 degrees and press Enter. Then select this endpoint. At this point, you may need to zoom out to see the rest of the geometry. Press OK and Continue. Enter a length of 0.1125 inches in the angle 270 degrees and press Enter. Then select this endpoint. Press OK and Continue. Enter the length 0.2 inches in the angle 180 degrees and press Enter. Then select this endpoint and press OK and Continue. Enter the length 0.05 inches in the angle 90 degrees and press Enter. Then select this endpoint. and press OK and continue. Enter the length, 0.5 inches, and the angle, 180 degrees, and press Enter. Then select this endpoint and press OK and continue. Enter the length, 0.125 inches, and the angle, 90 degrees, and press Enter. This time, press space on your keyboard or select the auto cursor fast point icon. Enter the coordinates 0, minus 2.325 and press Enter. Then press OK to exit the command. Next, we will create an arc tangent with dynamic tangency. From the arc group, select Arc Tangent. Under Method, select Arc Dynamic. Select this line and choose this endpoint. Then select this endpoint and press OK to exit the command. Next, we will delete the extra construction line. Select this entity and press Delete on your keyboard. Next, we will create relief grooves. The relief groove command will create geometry based on the thread size and orientation information you provide. Thread relief grooves provide clearance for threading tools to retract at the end of the cut and relieve stress concentrations at the end of the part to make the part stronger. Under the Wireframe tab, under Shapes, select Relief Groove. Make sure this is selected for the shape, and then click Select from Table from Dimensions. Select the 1/2 13 UNC shape. And press OK. Make sure the orientation does not have shoulder on right checked, and Create Geometry is under +X. Ensure Select Z only and Preview Groove at selected position are checked. Make sure this option is selected, and change Z position to -0.75. The shape determines what type of relief groove you would like to create. You can select OD or ID thread relief grooves, or shoulder on shaft types. Orientation establishes where on the x-axis you would like to create the geometry, or the direction the geometry is created in. Trim break horizontal or vertical lines. Use this option to either trim or break the geometry the groove is created with, or you can select none to make no trimming or breaking changes. In our case, we're going to select Break Lines at Groove. Position tells Mastercam where the relief groove will be created. You can also specify the Z position of the front of the relief groove or the back by selecting one of the geometry entities. Press the OK button. You will notice the relief groove has appeared on my screen. Next, we will create a 5/8 inch 18 UNF relief groove. From the Shapes group, select Relief Groove. Ensure OD thread is selected, and click Select from Table. Scroll through the list and select the 5/8 UNF thread, and press OK. Ensure Shoulder on Right is selected, +X is selected, Break Lines at Groove is enabled, the Z position is set to -1, and choose this option. Then press OK. You will notice the relief groove has appeared on my screen. Next, we will create 2 chamfers to complete the part. From the Modify group, select Chamfer Entities. Ensure Method is set to 1 distance, and change Distance 1 to 0.03125 inches. Next, select the first entity here, then select the second entity here. Select this entity, and then select this entity here. Then press the OK button to exit the command. Next, fit the geometry to your screen. And save your part.